What is going on, Basketball Brains community? I hope y'all are having a great Friday and y'all had a great week. Just wanted to go over the Phoenix Suns Golden State Warriors game before it got going tonight. I was unable to cover the last one. I had stuff going on, but I'm here to talk about it tonight. The two best teams in the league, and honestly, I'm really hoping that they match up in the playoffs down the road because I really believe that it might be better than the finals. I didn't see I didn't see the first game. Just looking over a recap, the Suns beat the Warriors 104-96 in that matchup. Steph Curry had a horrendous shooting night from what I saw, shooting 4 of 21. His worst shooting night, I think it was ever. That was crazy. Devin Booker got hurt. I think he pulled his hamstring. I know he's out for tonight's game, so that's going to be a big one for the Phoenix Suns. And the Warriors, of course, in Golden State fashion, turned the ball over, I think like 22 times, 23 times. I know they got 10 more turnovers than the Suns. The Warriors, as phenomenal as they are on offense, they are a train wreck when it comes to taking care of the basketball. But into this game, I'm so excited for this. Two of the best teams going at it. I think the best teams in the league right now. The stories for tonight's game. The Suns have set a franchise record winning 18 straight games this regular season. The previous record was 17 until they beat Detroit last night. The winner is going to be in possession of the Western Conference. They're going to have the first seed as the Warriors are just a half game behind Phoenix. Devin Booker is out for tonight, again with that hamstring injury. Woj said he's going to be out for a couple of games. The Suns are on a back-to-back, which I think, honestly, without Devin Booker is going to prove real tough for the Suns to overcome tonight. I think that it's going to be a great game. I think Phoenix is going to play their hearts out. I don't think it'll be enough. I got some keys wrote down for the game because I don't know. I still think it could go either way. I still think Phoenix is a great basketball team. Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton need to shoulder the load for Phoenix. They are going to be the biggest reason that they win if they do. They need to contain Steph Curry. Now, if you think that Steph Curry is going to have another abysmal shooting night, you are dumb because that's not realistic, especially this game's being played in Golden State. They're going to get him some shots. If he gets open, he hits a few, it's going to be bad for Phoenix. They need to force some turnovers. Golden State's one of the bottom two teams in the NBA in turning the ball over. Again, as phenomenal as their offense is, their turnovers and taking care of the basketball is abysmal. It's pretty bad. They turn the ball over way too much. But honestly, that's kind of good for other teams that play them because if Golden State could take care of the basketball, they'd be blowing teams out. The bench contribution is huge this game with D-Book out and how deep Golden State is. The bench will need to step up and pick up scoring for Devin Booker as he is out. And Golden State's a real deep team, so it's going to be real fun to watch those two benches go at it. The team defense and rebounding are going to be huge. Golden State second in the league in scoring, third in the league in rebounding. That will be a big part of this game for Phoenix if they want to come on the road and steal one in San Fran away from the Warriors. The keys for the Warriors: slow down Phoenix's team. Make CP3 and DeAndre Ayton beat you. I don't think either of them will go for 40 and beat you like Devin Booker can. Even 30 might be pushing it for those two. So I would say slow down Phoenix's team as a whole and let CP3 and Ayton try to beat y'all. Take care of the basketball again. They are real far behind in turnovers. They are 29th in the league. But looking at games where they had fewer than 17 turnovers, they score a lot. And looking at some of these teams, Atlanta they had 127 against, Minnesota they had 123, Sacramento they had 119. And all these games they beat the teams they were playing by 10. Now, some of these teams are not the best, so if you want to look like what they look like against playoff contending teams, Chicago they beat 119-93, and against the Hornets they beat them 114-92 with fewer than 17 turnovers. Again, if Golden State holds on to the ball, they can blow teams out. Their offense is too strong. Their bench is too deep. It's really reliant on those turnovers. They need to get out and run. Phoenix is again on a back-to-back. They did play Detroit. It wasn't the toughest game for Phoenix to win, but if they want to win, I think Phoenix, this will be a prime opportunity to run Phoenix out the gym, because Phoenix will be tired after playing. I believe they were away last game in Detroit, or they may have been home. I can't remember, but either way, they had to play. They had to get on the road. They had to come to San Francisco against the Warriors. They've probably not been rested as well as they should, so this would be a great opportunity for the Warriors to beat the Suns. Get Stephen Curry a few open shots, and the rest will follow. Because honestly, Steph Curry hits 1, 2, 3. It's an avalanche. It starts flowing really, really fast. And if you get Steph going, he gets 30 points. It's probably a double-digit win for the Golden State Warriors, assuming that the team is struggling, or the team is playing well, excuse me. Now, my prediction for this game, I think that it's going to be a great game. I think it could come down to, I think it's very possible it could come down to late in the game. However, I think that Phoenix is going to be tired. They're going to be worn down. They don't have Devin Booker. They need the bench to pick up his scoring. I think Stephen Curry gets hot, and Golden State snaps the Phoenix 18-game win streak. I think this is the perfect opportunity for them to do it without D-Book, with them on a back-to-back game. So I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State beats them by double digits. However, as good as a team as Phoenix is, I think it's not going to be that way. I think that Phoenix keeps it close, but they end up falling short. That is this episode. That is this video of the Basketball Brains. Appreciate y'all for listening. We will have a podcast coming on Sunday for y'all. Stay tuned for that. Thank y'all, and have a great weekend of NBA basketball, and just great weekend in general. Thank you for listening to this edition of the Basketball Brains podcast. Episodes come out on Sundays. Link will be in the description below to our Spotify. Give it a follow to keep up with all the latest podcasts we are dropping out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Follow us on Instagram at the Basketball Brains Podcast. TBB.